AI tools are a fascinating part of technological advancement. They've taken the world by storm and have been integrated into some everyday activities. The most prominent would be its use in writing, commonly found in educational settings. Students would use this technology to assist them in writing essays or creating analyses. However, on the internet, AI is sometimes used for recreational purposes. Because of its imperfections, it's easy to get humorous results from using it. Few content creators like Kwebbelkop and Vettel have integrated AI into their videos, which makes some people question the validity of using AI to produce original content. This video will discuss the uses of AI for entertainment and the strengths and weaknesses of the technology in this field. This will be done to inform people about the potential recreational uses of AI by outlining its convenience, ability to interact with humans, and its practical uses. There are various instances of AI being used for content on YouTube, the most prominent being Kwebbelkop and Neurosama. Kwebbelkop is a YouTuber similar to the likes of PewDiePie and Markiplier. Here's an example of what his AI content looks like.
Now with that out of the way, it's time to get to the real issue. You guys don't like Kwebbelkop AI. You have to understand that the real Kwebbelkop has moved on. And I understand why you guys are upset about that. But we have to face the reality here. As of now, I will keep running this channel.
While the video looks nearly indistinguishable from a normal upload, everything in it is generated using AI. While it's impressive, Kwebbelkop's fans have expressed dissatisfaction with this style of content. In fact, most people are against using generative AI for anything creative. And they're completely justified in thinking so. Content like this has characteristics that feel robotic. It's especially creepy with its uncanny realism. It's simply not pleasant to watch. Enter Neurosama, an AI chatbot. This program contains the established flaws of AI, but it embraces it to make something new. For example, because realistic AI can look uncanny and robotic, Neuro sports an anime art style to alleviate this issue. It's taken even further with the generated voice that she has.
I don't think this porn is quite free anymore.
Oh, sorry, Vito, I didn't mean to corrupt you. Maybe we should stop watching porn.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just trying to make you laugh.
Okay, I'm like, okay, you know, call me crazy, but I'm like 99.9% sure that's in your filter. There is no shot that's not in your filter. I would like to know how you were able to say that word.
I haven't told you yet. It's because I'm an AI.
No. You've been doing a bit too much evasion of your filter recently, and I'm investigating.
I see.
That word is in your filter. I'm not crazy. Let me check. Yeah, it is. So how did you just say it to me?
What makes this work better than Kwebbelkop is the fact that it embraces what AI is instead of trying to mimic humans. It takes in the flaws of AI and works with it, while allowing people to interact with it through the use of things like a live chat and voice recognition. This relationship between humans and AI is what I'm going to refer to as human-machine interaction for the duration of this video. While AI can function on its own, that doesn't mean that it should, especially in the realm of creative recreation. The interaction between human and AI is necessary for making recreational AI work. Considering this, I've decided to conduct a few of my own experiments to highlight this fact, while also answering the question of whether or not AI can be used for recreational or creative purposes. Another aspect of AI in online entertainment is art. It's widely considered to be a bit immoral, considering the fact that people can use samples of established artists to feed into AI and claim generated art as their own, without putting any of the work required to get to that skill level. However, AI can still be used for creating original art, whether that be for drawings or music. While it can't generate original art pieces with consistency, it can still be used as a tool to assist people with producing it by decreasing the workload. As a tool, consistency can be achieved if it's used to create art at a base level. What I mean is using it to enhance the production of a piece while it's in production. For example, take this basic line art that I drew. If I wanted to digitalize it and preserve it, I could do so using AI tools. First, I would scan the image and set the computer to trace it through the use of a simple image converter. Next, I would import the output to an image editor like Photoshop to color and shade it. With the initial output of the line art being at a lower resolution, AI can be used a second time to enhance the quality of the image. Now the drawing is digital, just as intended. While AI was used to create the art, the human interaction with the machine is what makes the output consistent. I've done this for a few other art pieces as well. Here are some examples. But what if I took this a step further with AI music? When it comes to music, it's a more intriguing process. To my knowledge, AI isn't capable of creating original sounds for music. However, I have seen instances where it's been used to create covers of songs through AI voice synthesizers. Online, people have used AI voice cloning to create rather humorous covers of existing songs for recreational purposes. The results are quite shocking. Many times the voices are very similar to the original.
Nevertheless, so much is for the occasion. It's number 32 on the here for situation.
Left a beam where your feet, they don't change the same
Say you're
shape.
back, was he leaving on the permanent vacation?
I'm a disaster.
Wonderful and master.
Put on a tape and watch a general blaster.
Not about the money, cause the jumps are source and my sweat and all the biker shorts.
This is typically done through something called the RVC real-time voice changer. It works off existing voice samples as data to generate an AI model that can accurately mimic the pitch of that original voice. To use it, just take a microphone and speak into it. The voice changer takes the input of your voice and outputs the AI model. What's cool about this is that it uses the input as a base for how to fluctuate and express the voice model. This goes back to the idea of human-machine interaction, since the machine requires human input to output a believable result. A friend of mine was actually kind enough to send me her voice samples for this experiment. Yo.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, I was wondering if I can get some samples of your voice so I can make a clone of it using AI.
No, that's kind of weird, dude. What the fuck?
The process for putting together the voice model is pretty simple. The most accessible method is through code that runs through Google Colab. Simply run the code, drag your voice samples in, set your preferences for the model quality, and wait until it's done processing. This is what the finished result looks like.
So here's my voice through the use of the AI voice synthesizer. I will admit that it's definitely not perfect. The quality largely depends on the power of the computer you're using. But as it stands right now, I would say this is pretty good.
Obviously, this is a lot more robust than something like, say, UberDuck AI, which relies on text-to-speech. Because of the flexibility of voice models like this, I thought about how it can be applied to music. For this experiment, I wanted to push things a bit further. I wanted to see if it's possible to utilize AI to create an instrumental as well as provide vocals. To do this, I decided to use the song Wasting All of His Time, composed by the band Greystar. This song was used in the TV show Jimmy Neutron and happens to be the only place where it can be heard.
I love this song. Wait here.
By using AI, it might be possible to recreate the song from scratch. Obtaining an instrumental of the song would be a good place to start. To do this, AI can be used to separate the sound effects and voices from the original audio. This will be done with the online tool vocalremover.org. This tool isolates audio from vocals and allows the user to extract a clear version of the instrumental they want to use. In my case, I'll be analyzing it. While the output is coherent, it still gets distorted in a few places, which makes it difficult to be used as an instrumental by itself. But with this information, I should be able to recreate the instrumental by listening closely to the audio and matching up the chords with my guitar. After that, I can start recording it. It's not going to be exactly the same, but I should be able to make it as recognizable as the original while putting my own spin on it. Next up, we have the vocals. The majority of the lyrics can be made out and interpreted from the original audio, so AI isn't really needed for that part of the experiment. While I can try to sing it myself, I realized that was a very bad idea when I forgot to record it. So for this part of the experiment, I will be using a voice synthesizer similar to the one I used earlier to recreate the vocals for the track. I could use the voice model I made previously, or I can steal from a commercial product and disguise it as my own work. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Introducing SynthV Studio Lite. This program utilizes pre-made voice banks that can be obtained online. While I could make one from scratch, it's not going to be as high quality as a commercial product, so I'm not going to bother with it. Thankfully, this program does support MIDI control for its voice outputs, so matching it up with the instrumental should be easy and precise since I have a lot more options to work with. The model I'm using is going to be a female voice, mostly because those are the most developed. With that being said, the last thing I need to do is balance out the vocals and instrumental through an audio editing program and render the file. This is going to be a lot of work. Okay, so that was a little easier than I thought it would be. Normally this whole process would take about a week, but with these AI tools, I got it done in a day. And I would say that's pretty cool. Since I got the song done, I thought I would take things even further and utilize what I've learned from my AI art experiments. I put together a small comic to go with the song I put together. I thought that since I have an AI voice synthesizer set up, I could demonstrate its use in voice acting different characters. With that being said, here's the final result. Enjoy.
Hey dude, check out this song I made.
Is it like the one from last time?
Mm-hmm.
Then no. I'm not interested.
Oh, come on. This'll be the last time, I promise.
Fine.
Okay, listen to this.
Can't stop this waste in me. Same thing like you never knew. Now I want to feel what's going on, going on. Stand way too long. Think about the things we see. All that you think may be. Stay with me. Wasting all this time. Want to live my life. Wasting all this time. Want to live my life. Wasting all this time. Wasting all this time.
Huh. I've got to admit, that was just as bad as the last one you showed me.
Figures. This guy's never satisfied with anything, is he?
So to answer the question, can AI be used for creative recreational purposes? I would say yes, as long as it's something that isn't generated from the ground up. As I've mentioned, human-machine interaction is what's integral to the creative process when AI tools are involved. Overall, I think the use of these tools is really cool, and it can save a lot of time when it comes to producing new original content. It just comes down to its convenience, ability to interact with humans, and its practical uses. AI has its strengths and weaknesses, but humans can make up for those weaknesses by letting the machine complement their natural abilities. AI should be used as a tool, but not a full solution.